Well, hello to my lovely viewers, it's PNG. Thank you for tuning to my One Piece Bounty Rush video. And today I'm just going to do a top 10 list for myself, and that's PNG's top 10 characters. And this top 10 list are my own favorite characters that I currently like to use in the league, and they are the characters that's currently available. And all of those 10 characters are my favorites right now that I normally would use, and very having a lot of fun to play with them, and I personally think they are great. That's my own personal opinion. If you of course disagree with it, is keep it to yourself, but for myself this is very personal, that I like these characters, that I think they can help me to win a lot of matches in the league. So hopefully that guys you would enjoy my list then. So okay, let's just get to the list then. And here you go. These are my top 10 characters. So I'm just going to put them right at the front of the screen so you know which are the top 10 characters that I personally like in the game right now. And I personally, rank them very high. And they are my favorites after all. So I'll just go and just pick from the 10th to the first place. So number 10 then is Centomorrow. I would say he is very underrated, extremely good step-up unit. Very powerful, I would personally say, because of his traits. He always will get HP recoveries for every knockback, 20%. And he does get his skill back very quickly as well. And he can become very tanky as long you just play your role, just charging up flags. Once you charge up flags, he's got the same identical ability like Kaido. But of course, Kaido get 10% defense increase instead of 5 like Centomorrow. So I would say play him properly, you'll be fine. He can last very long time, so that's why I highly rank Centomorrow a very good defender, but it's unfortunately he's not very popular. So but I say he's still very good anyway. So that's number 10. Then we'll go to number 9. I would pick Sugar, another underrated defender. You probably already seen on my list, I got quite a few defenders because I like to play the defender role more. Sugar is extremely underrated. She is very, very annoying. If you just basically utilize her traits like her skill here, little black bears, very annoying. Once you turn your opponent into bears, they become very vulnerable. They can't do nothing to you. You can just capture while they're watching you. And her traits are very good as well. She get HP recovery, and she can recover HP from status of effects like incineration. So Alkainu does find her annoying, and especially her skill, Headcracker Doll. 3 Headcracker Dolls definitely is very powerful. If all 3 of them land a hit on your opponent, then they're pretty much a one shot, and she get HP recovery for it. That's why playing Sugar is a very good defender to go for. That's why I rank her quite highly. Then number 8 will be Queen. So Queen is definitely a very good defender as well. He can actually compete in the meta. I don't know, I don't see a lot of Queen players out there, maybe because he's not very popular as a character, but he has traits that can cause a lot of problems for the current meta characters. His skills are great. His Bronco Bomber, very good, always invincible when you're using it, and it will always knock back your opponent. And this skill, although not a lot of people like it, but it does do its job, where he will recover HP and he gets status effect notification for 15 seconds. So he's immune to incineration, all status effect, and he does get attack in defense increase. So it's quite powerful when you use it. But it's unfortunate that Queen is not very popular. But I'll say if you have him, you can work on him. He will definitely help you to win a lot of games. And then number 7 will be I would probably say I'll say Oden. Oden is a EX unit, extreme unit, but I only rank him at 7th place, where I try not to use EX units most of the time. But Oden is definitely a very good unit I personally like playing. He is not absolutely broken. He can be defeated, especially right now you've got Alkainu to deal with. I don't have to go through too much about Oden. Odens are very good, a very good clutch winner, and also he can't. Most of the time he's quite invincible when he's grabbing a treasure, but only you can knock him off if you attack him from outside the treasure. And his skills are extremely quick. This guy is so fast. I call him a monkey because he does jump and run and move very, very quick. It's quite annoying to deal with. But yeah, Oden is my 7th character. And then number 6, I probably will put Dolphy. Dolphy will be my 6th favorite character. He is extremely good. A lot of people say he's broken. I would say he's not completely broken. Of course, his spider web god thread is quite annoying to deal with. It does have a very tanky shield, 150% of your max HP. If you design and build Dolphy with max HP and attack, he is very difficult to deal with. He is a Alkainu killer after all, and he can defeat many characters out there. As long as you build him correctly, then yeah, Dolphy can easily destroy all of the EX units. Anyway, so then my 5th character would be Sabo, Luffy's brother Sabo, because after the adjustment, Sabo has become very, very powerful. Easily rival EX Alkainu, and at a certain point you can defeat the EX Alkainu quite easily. Now he is an absolute destroyer. Anyone sees him will try to avoid fighting him because now he's got so much power and survivability. Every time he hits a character that's been inflicted with a flame, he will get a 10% HP recovery. That's a lot, including of course do more damage. And now he also has a 50% damage reduction while he's on his mirror flame state. So yeah, he is very dangerous. That's why Sabo has returned to the meta. He is very good, and I see a lot of people start using him, which makes very good sense. At least we see a bit more mixture of different characters instead of just Rogers, Oden, EX Alkainu, and EX Luffy. So yeah, that's quite good. And Luffy brother Sabo is definitely my 5th best character. And then number 4. Number 4 will be Roger Pirate's first mate, Silver's Rayleigh. One of my favorite runners right now, and he's extremely good. Perfectly designed for experienced players like me, because he does require you to be experienced and understand most of the enemies' attack timing, so you can perfect dodge into the opponent. Because once you perfect dodge, it's very rewarding because you will perfect dodge in and teleport towards your opponent, stun them and knock them back with a 30% damage HP damage towards them. That hurts a lot. So that's why playing Rayleigh will require you to play a lot and understand how to use him properly. Skills are very good, extremely quick. That's why Rayleigh is very good. And then my 3rd best character, I would personally say, is another EX unit, the strongest creature alive, Kaido. Kaido, I would say my favorite EX unit right now. He's not absolutely broken. He is very balanced, I would say. He does cause a lot of problem for your opponent. Right now, even myself at level 84, I am very tanky. The only weakness that this Kaido has is if any of your enemies start attacking you very early in the match. Because if you haven't built up your 50%, your 70% defense increase, your defense buff, then he can become very soft, especially EX Luffy and Oden or Roger come and attack you that early, then you are in trouble. But the good thing is he does have HP recovery for every knockback, so you use your skill, your blast breath, very good, very long range. If it hits your opponent, they're going to be in big trouble. And then no escape covers all area. He can, as long you just act as your team's watchtower, watch the map, then you will protect the flags and use it in the right time. So that's why I like playing Kaido. Kaido is very good. And my 2nd best character, Dressrosa Zorro, the billion-fold world triangulism Zorro. Very good character. Even he's an old unit. Personally, because Zorro is my favorite character after all, and the actual anime itself and the story. This is the best Zorro we have. Hopefully in the future we'll get a stronger Zorro, maybe the Onigashima Zorro. That would be great. I believe the new Onigashima unit might be a defender, but this Zorro is the best they can offer, but he's still very good. You just utilize his skill 1 in his Haki state, he will keep continually to recover HP. He is a crit machine after all, and he can basically get some good damage reduction. I think maybe in the future they might give him some buff. We don't know. Right now he doesn't require it. He does need a player that experience, and it has to be in the right player's hand to utilize his full ability. That's why Zorro is still very good for me personally anyway, and you can see that I have made so much gameplay for him for each era, each new characters when they released, like new EX units especially. I will just use him to showcase how great he can actually deal with the meta, but he's still very good. He's my second best character right now. And then number 1 then finally is Roger's rival Edward Newgate, Pops, and aka Whitebeard, Prime Whitebeard actually. Whitebeard, after the adjustment, he has become very powerful. Literally now Roger's rival, where he can share fear to Roger. All Roger players are very concerned fighting him now. That's why when I fight Rogers, they generally try to outsmart you, not just attack you blindly anymore, because his skill 1 has been adjusted to do 50% more damage towards Roger Pirates or ex-Roger Pirates, any of them. Then it's pretty much this skill one-shots the opponent. And also his skill 2 has changed, where it became, even your not charged tremor wave is quite long range now. If you charge all the way to the end, it's literally long range like Kaido's fire breath. And his traits has adjusted to the point that is ridiculously good. Every time you use skill 1, land a hit. If you land multiple hit, of course, it'll be great. Then you get your attack buff quite easily, stacked up to 75%, because every time you hit someone with a skill 1, it's 15% attack increase. And every time you or your ally KO someone, you will get a defense increase. Overall, he does get all his attack and defense increase rapidly now. Once you achieve all that, you're actually more stronger than Roger. So that's why I personally like this new Edward Newgate adjustment. He is very good. Also, you do get HP recovery now, which I always say to Bandai, if you can give him HP recovery while attacking and someone that's been tremored, then there you go. He can get his HP recovery back quite quick. So that's why I ranked Whitebeard very high for me, and he's my first best character right now in the current OPBR. Okay, so that is my top 10 list. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it then. If you did like it, put a like and subscribe to the channel. And if you want to, share the video for any of my fans out there that still want to know a bit more right now in which character I like currently in OPBR. So hopefully you guys did enjoy it then. Then I'll see you guys in the next video then. See ya.